Did you know that all male lizards and snakes have two penises, not one? They're called hemipenes. Female orangutans, well, they've been known to perform oral stimulation to get the big mature male in the mood. And the common garden snail, it's a hermaphrodite. That's right, it's two sexes in one.
I believe in miracles. Where it's wrong, you sexy thing, yeah. I believe in miracles. Since you came along, you sexy thing. Oh, kiss me, you sexy thing.
Hello, I'm Joleen Lutz, and welcome to The Sexy Beast, a show about wild animal sex. Well, mating behavior and courtship ritual. If you're under the impression that, sex is just sex and most species do it the same way, boy, are you in for a surprise. Babies having babies. In some species of mites, the brothers actually help mom give birth to their sisters. Why? They want to copulate with them as soon as they are born. So, some female mites are born, become pregnant, and probably disillusioned all within the first few minutes of life. Some snails, lizards, and fish can change genders. That's right, they can be mom at one point in their life and pop at another. In the animal kingdom, sometimes we find triplicate bonds. Three's Company, Menage a Trois. Occasionally, we find it in geese and flamingos, but more often than not, we find it in tamarin monkeys and Harris hawks, where it's one female and two males. Oh, and by the way, in the tamarin monkeys, 80% of the child care goes to dad. We're here today at the Animal Guys in Southern California. The Animal Guys is a wildlife educational organization that I just happen to work for. We do something we like to call edutainment. We feel the best way to educate someone is by entertaining them. And we do that by bringing live animals like this little guy right into the classroom. Corporate event, your personal party, film and television, all with the focus being on biodiversity. It's a fennec fox. Yes. Today we're going to look at some of the Animal Guys animals in a whole new light. We're going to look at them as sexy beasts. Winner of the sex marathon contest? Hands down, it's cats. All kinds of cats, even a domestic cat who can have sex 6 to 10 times a day during breeding season. Same holds true for wild cats like this serval from Africa, or an ocelot or margay from South America. But when we get to, let's say, a tiger, the big cats, well, that never goes way up. It can go up to 50 times a day, and one lion was recorded doing it 85 times in one day. But why do cats need all this sex? Well, they're what you call an induced ovulator. The act of sex stimulates the egg to be released. Humans are spontaneous ovulators. That means our eggs are released just about once a month, willy-nilly, whether there's a male there to fertilize it or not. Sex and cannibalism. We must be talking about spiders. See, generally males are smaller than females. And it's just so confusing when you're this great arachnid predator. Do I want to have sex? Do I want to eat? Do I want to have sex? Do I want to eat? It's the male's job to ensure that the female is in the mood. He's got some foreplay to do. See, he wants to make sure she's in the mood to have sex, not to have dinner. Puts a whole new twist on the term dinner date, doesn't it? Hi. Yes, you're beautiful. The winner of the Parental Sacrifice Award would have to go to the redback spider of Australia. You see, he's going to fight all the other males to be the one that vaults himself into the female's mouth. He literally becomes a nutritious meal to ensure his offspring's survival. Why? Well, he knows that if she's busy eating him, he'll have more time to fill up her sperm storage tank. Spiders can store sperm, so even though dad's dead, he can still sire children. He wants to make sure she's filled up, so to speak, so that she has no need to top off anywhere else. Aphrodisiacs in the animal kingdom are found in cocktails. Well, not that kind of cocktail. I'm talking about a hormonal cocktail. And the best place to find out what's going on hormonally, it's in the urine. Rhinos will sniff through a latrine to try and find a mate, kind of like reading the classifieds. Giraffes and antelopes will smell and taste the female's urine to see if she's an estrus or to see if she's ready to mate. Let's take a good look at porcupines. Now you might have noticed they have a lot of quills, 30,000 of them. Very good to protect yourself from a predator, very bad for your sex life. So it is the male's job to relax the female. He's got to make sure that her quills are relaxed. And one of the ways in which he does this is he has a long courtship, or I could say foreplay, and he stands bipedally on his hind legs. Can you do that for me? Like he is now. And he sprays the female with urine. Well, she doesn't like it. She barks, she growls, she grooms herself, and as she's tasting and smelling this urine, the hormones, it kickstarts her in the mood. So basically, if he doesn't pee on her, he's not getting any. I think you guys are hungry. Yes, I think so. Porcupines also win the Born Again Virgin contest. For some reason, the female's vaginal area closes up after breeding season. Some male animals like to leave a sperm plug behind in the female after mating. It helps to ensure she doesn't have any more suitors. You can find this in butterflies, your pet iguana, and even kangaroos. The sperm plug eventually dissolves or dislodges, but in the case of the harvester ant, well, he leaves his penis behind to do the same job. Ouch. Animals in the dog family, and that would include your domestic dog, wolves, and even some foxes, do something a little bit different. Well, they stay connected, the male does, to the female for like 25-30 minutes. This is a copulatory tie. Actually, his copulatory organ swells up inside the female. And why would he do this? Well, it gives him a good head start in the sperm wars.